Hello there guys, this is Sanyu and today we're going to be doing the new Obito raid. This is the SS mission. The first try that I did, I died pretty quick, but I figured out how to basically overcome the first map. Basically on map 1, all you gotta do, at least for my strategy, is just have a healer camping in one of the corners. That way, whenever they do all those combo attacks, they're not inflicting damage to all three of your units. So basically, I start off with Madara doing a level 1 super, and then on the first go, as you can see, the other units are just like punching me, taking damage. So what I'm gonna do with Sakura is I'm gonna keep her on the top left corner, and that way I can camp up there while she's healing. This process takes about maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes, depending how quickly you can kill all these, and also on how many resets you get during your gameplay. So here you can see me using Kakashi, but you can also go with Kaguya, because once she does her level 1, you get chakra across all your 3 units, but you also get your defense up, so that can also help contribute for you to take less damage. I'm just keeping all these units on the bottom of the screen, and yeah, I'm gonna get spam with a bunch of supers and punches, but like I said, I'm gonna keep Sakura on top because I want to keep healing, since most of these units that are attacking me, like Utakataka and all the other guys, they have a ceiling for healing. That kind of rhymed. They do have a healing CO, so then you stop healing eventually. That's why you gotta have a camp. Well, how I do it, I usually have somebody up there camping, healing, and Sakura's a great unit for this map specifically, since all you're trying to do is get out of getting hit from these guys, because all of them have like vast or large range, and you really want to avoid all that. So as you can see, I have Madara. He's been dodging a lot. The reason he dodges more often is because I do have well, he has already a percentage for dodging by itself, but then I'm stacking it with the Itachi, since he gives the buddy ability of 25% dodge. And as you can see, I'm pretty low in health, but you really can't die if you have somebody healing you up there. So right now I'm just doing the level 1 for Kaguya. It's not gonna do much, but it does increase your defense. So as you can see, they're only doing like 140 to 64 damage per hit. Sorry about that, that was my phone. And right now I'm just spamming with Madara, and that should basically kill all these guys. And yeah, I do have low health, and it's scary to see that health that low, but trust me, if you have this specific setup, you're not going to die if you keep healing and you have one of the healers on top camping. Especially Sakura, because she does give you a lot of health back. So as you can see, I was close to death, but I'm going back to close to death, but it doesn't matter, because Sakura does an amazing job on healing, and then Kaguya does an amazing job on defense, and then you got Madara, which is great for dodging specials once you activate the level 1, and even if you don't do it, you have a percentage of dodging ability. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to kill as many as I can, and once I have one left, I'm going to just camp it out till I have all the units on red. And once I have all the units on super, then that's when I'm going to move on to the second map. But basically, that's the whole strategy. The whole trick to the map 1 is have a healer camping on top, and your other 2 units can just be the attackers while you continuously heal throughout the process. There is room to mess up, and the only way you can mess up is if you really don't do a super, because Kaguya does your defense, and Madara has your dodging ability for supers. If you forget to do that on one round, that can possibly kill you. As you can see, I'm not doing it in every round for every turn, but if you have a chance to do so, do it. The main important point is for you to heal with Sakura or somebody that has equivalent to healing. And since my Sakura recently they did like a limit break on her, it actually helps a lot with with the healing, and now that I have more health in my team because they're limit break. For all these characters, you don't have to have the new Kakashi, but the only reason I kind of recommend for you to have it, even if it's just a buddy, it's because the damage that he does is ridiculous, because he ignores substitution, he ignores damage reduction, and all that jazz. And all throughout the process of the SS, all these guys just fully eat, you know, they're like freaking tanks. They eat that damage, and it's just gonna take longer. As of now, as you can see, I mean, I could have probably made this faster since I already got the process down. It's a little bit much more faster once you get the hang of it. So right now it's just a waiting game, just punch him to death. Alright guys, so we are on the second map, and I'm gonna start off with super. He does have a high chance of dodging, but sometimes I'm able to hit him. Why not? Go for it instead of just wasting that red sitting there. So we're gonna use Kakashi here with the red ninjutsu, and we did 78,000 damage. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do a level 1 super to dodge his super, because he's gonna probably do that to all of them anyway. And he did that. Actually, I did a mistake. Try to keep all of them separate, because when Obito does his ninjutsu, he actually does a damage reduction of, I think, 25 or 45 each turn. So if he hits you multiple times with a super, eventually you are at a 75% damage attack down for like 18 turns or something ridiculous. So don't keep getting hit by the ultimate from Obito. I did this mistake on this go, but just letting you know, do your supers and bail. If you're gonna get hit either way, just make sure the one that gets hit is only one, and it's that one unit that you don't need for an attack. For example, what I'm trying to say is here I should have gone with Sakura to get hit by the super. That fireball thing doesn't do much, but when he does that ultimate, the secret technique, that's when you want Sakura to be there, or maybe Itachi or whoever you have as a replacement for Itachi, to get hit by the super. And the damage is crazy from Kakashi. So right here, see, I'm doing the same mistake. I think this run takes a little bit longer just because I'm getting my units, you know, get hit by the secret technique when I shouldn't do that. I in fact should just continue attacking him and then leave, but I didn't learn that till until it was too late. So this video could actually be a little bit shorter. I don't know if I'm gonna cut some of the pieces down just to shorten the video, but basically it's the same repetition throughout for map 1, where you camp you know, on the top left corner with a healer and have 2 attackers, and you know, you have buffs for defense or damage reduction that also helps a lot. The new Kakashi does have a nullification for attack reduction if all 3 units lined up are Leaf Village, so that's a pretty good setup too. And like I said, you don't have to have Kakashi, you can actually have other units, but it will take you longer to complete. I mean, it's doable, but as of now, I mean, I'm already about to hit the 10-minute mark, and I know I could have gone much faster if I didn't repeat my mistakes, especially from the damage reduction hits. So again, watching him do a secret technique, even though he dodged, I still get the damage reduction. The damage reduction is kind of ridiculous, so don't get hit on multiple units. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. It's gonna be the same thing, repetition, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a super and finish him off. We're gonna be translating to now the final map, which is map 3, and here's where we have Obito. This character is literally not even hard. Just keep your units separate when he does his ultimates, his ninjutsus. But once he does his ultimate ninjutsu, I mean, you're gonna get hit no matter what. So you probably, with this setup, you're probably only gonna get like halfway health down, and then just, you know, recover it all by all the healers and the Sakura's ninjutsu. So see right there, I had them all together, and I got like 25% damage done to me. So just try not to keep them together, because Obito will damage you, and then once he does his secret technique, you're gonna die. So not the secret, but more like the technique here is just to keep them all separated. Once he does a secret technique, it really doesn't matter, because he's gonna hit you no matter what. I think, I'm not sure, I don't recall, but I think if you do your level 1 ninjutsu for Madara, the nullification for ninjutsus, I think you're able to dodge it. I don't recall, but either way, if you don't, then you don't, because honestly I think he just hits you, period. But as you can see, I went from all the way half health to back to full health with Sakura, just in the blink of an eye. It's already set, and I'm already back to full health. Yeah, he does the level 1 supers now and then, or does secret techniques, but as long as you have a lot of healers, you're not gonna die in this map. For example, right now I'm gonna do ultimate on him. I'm gonna get some damage in. So as you can see, bam, big damage. Now he's gonna do his ultimate ninjutsu. I should get halfway health down, a little bit more than half health there, because I had all braveries on the front. But that shouldn't kill you. There's no way you can lose in map 3. The hardest part on this SS, or not even hard, it's just tricky, is map 1. And the whole key to map 1, like I told you before, camp on the left corner with somebody, have 2 attackers plus damage reduction, fight them off at the bottom of the map on map 1, and then you're set. Once you do that, map 2 is easy, map 3 is easy as well. It's just don't rush it, don't get too greedy, or you will lose. He will like super you, secret technique, and then he will follow up with the regular ninjutsu. So don't get too greedy, just calculate on how you're doing your attacks. You're always gonna get, with this kind of setup, you're always gonna get like halfway health, or maybe you have a different setup. It might be a little bit more than half health, maybe it might be 75% of your health. But if you have Sakura or other good healers, you should be fine. There's no way you're gonna die from this. So I'm gonna actually cut this video because it's very repetitive. I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over until I kill him. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit until we are close to the end. Alright guys, we're finally back, and we've been going at it by just repeating the punches and supers and healing. Not a big deal. We're about to finish Obito off. Actually, this should kill him. I'm doing Kaguya's ultimate ninjutsu. Hopefully that kills him, because he does have a hell of a damage reduction. Look at that. He lived from that super and he had a little bit of health. But it doesn't matter. It's over. We're going to finish this off. But he does have a really good damage reduction. So you really do need that Kakashi in there just to help you ease or get it much faster in there. But yeah, so if you have any teams or suggestions for other peers to make this quicker, please leave them in the comments. And if you have any other any tricks that you can think of, just leave them down there. Alright guys, this was all for this video. Until next time, Sanyu signing off.